like a girl that get pregnant from old sperm. Scammed the old nigga and he had a perm.
Pulled up on the block. They said I look like big worm.
When I'm jacking off, you know I'm ejaculating big sperm.
No, you're not. You got little runny nuts.
Ew.
Call them runny nuts.
Are we live? Or are we?
Yeah. This is the No Jumper Show. We're in here. This is a very, very special episode because this is the episode that we're doing to commemorate the year as a whole. That's why I'm wearing a Smoke Perp Dead Star 2 shirt, album of the year. Kim's wearing her boyfriend's designer. Housephone's just rocking some gray shit that they gave him with the soup kitchen.
No, hey.
This is a good Carhartt
I like the Supreme beanie.
Supreme Ben Davis beanie.
You know what bothers
To the
me?
back.
When
What?
fucking
07,
New York people
07
call
Air Forces.
beanies scullies.
Scully?
That's weird. I don't
good
like
Scully
that.
beanie.
Sorry, I don't like it.
Scullies. That does sound crazy as
It
fuck
sounds
to
weird.
me. No, you know what?
Beanies
I
much
was
better.
listening to fucking, I think Tim Westwood interview M. Huncho, and he goes, so,
our good friend.
Yeah, he goes, so when did you start wearing the baggy?
The what?
The baggy, because he
The
always
fuck
wears
is that?
the mask over his face. He called it a baggy.
I don't care.
That's some
Baggy.
English shit, like a fucking, like it's like a bag. I don't know.
Okay.
That was just something I thought was funny. English
that's
people
really
saying
fucking
stuff
weird.
is funny. You know,
Yeah, they have
everything.
interesting slang.
Everything they say is fucking hilarious. Anyway, what you guys been up
They
to?
have
How was your
really good slang.
weekend?
How was your weekend?
Well, our weekend.
How was your year?
Yeah, how
I guess
was
it was
your?
pretty good. We're still here, still surviving.
What
We still
What are
into
you
this.
guys' thoughts on this show and the longevity of it, and recap on the good 6 or so months that we've done?
I think we're gonna keep going after the new year.
I think that we had a, I don't know if I should say relatively slow-ish start. You know, it was kind of.
We're doing better views now.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah.
people didn't know exactly what this was. What the
Yeah.
fuck are we doing? Is this host chat? Is it not? Who are these fucking people?
And
Where's Adam?
If you include
Where's
the
Adam?
Where's
segments,
Adam?
if you include the segments, they do very well view-wise. You know, there's probably been a whole bunch of weeks where we had like an equivalent of like 1 million views from all the clips
Look at us.
put together. But I mean, doing consistently like 70K, I feel pretty good about that.
We need like 1 million on each episode.
Where's Joe Budden and them get? Sorry that I bring him up every time.
I think he gets like 200, 300K on YouTube,
YouTube?
but then that makes me wonder how much he does on Spotify because
I
on
listen exclusively on Spotify.
you do.
That's
I feel like
crazy.
probably a lot of people do because you get to listen to it like 2-3 days in advance. Myself personally, I'm not really a Spotify guy, so I don't
me
usually
either.
end up
I
listening.
moved over from Apple Music to Spotify because of them.
Because of Joe Budden.
Yes.
That's like literally why they gave him the bag. So that's pretty
Yeah,
interesting that
Yeah,
you
because
would.
I didn't think that I would. For me, Spotify, Apple Music, same fucking shit. I'm gonna listen to the same music on it, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I would never be someone that would be swayed to a different, you know, outlet, platform, whatever, because of one, you know, show.
baby.
But
I just
good.
don't want it to explode everywhere,
good,
which it
bro.
seems like it.
No, it's fine.
You think it's all right?
Yeah, it's 1,000%.
Oh yeah, I just realized it's not even. I wasn't even holding anything in. When I,
It's completely fine.
I don't know. It looked like you were holding some shit, and I don't know.
yeah, it's actually a turd. Bel Air.
Wait, are we just drinking straight out of the bottle?
I'm
What
sipping
are we
on
doing?
Bel Air.
Yeah.
Blessing the bottle?
I like the idea. Well, I don't know.
I don't
Your
wanna
lips
buy-
might have herpes and your lips might have kimchi. So there's like a lot of different options and things that might
And yours
happen.
has fucking
has shit from
chlamydia.
shit.
Yours has shit from the girl's
PCP,
ass you ate on the roof.
and homeless fucking penis.
Oh,
Shout out to everybody in the chat who remembers last week when we talked about
AKA 10 minutes ago.
when we talked about the poop that got in my mouth. Man, that's
I'm
a
gonna
rough
drink it out the
memory.
bottle. You can you can drink it out your.
Shout out
You're
to
the pro club.
Oh wait, so I'm gonna distribute it to you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm gonna drink out
And
of
we
the
have
bottle.
to clink the
apparently.
glasses.
I want to drink it out the bottle.
Wow, you're just a thug like that? I don't even know how much
No,
I'm
you're
getting.
very. You seem like a pro club mug guy.
You got a Ninja Turtles? I'm wearing Pro Club underwear. No, I'm actually wearing Revenge underwear. I was wearing Pro Club underwear yesterday. I think I just gave you a
Stop trying to flex on
You
us
just
with
downed it? What the fuck?
What is rosé? Like
I guess I
wine?
forget the house was an alcoholic.
Okay, cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Shout out to
Happy
Laura.
fucking
being
New
the
Year,
only one
baby.
making noise.
Wait, should we do a countdown?
No, they're not gonna be watching this. Like,
Are you joking?
what are
There's
we?
gonna be so many people
what
watching.
time
this.
are we premiering this?
I think we should just set it to premiere
At
as
normal
if
time,
the
6
time that we
6
know.
p.m.
Yeah, that way the people who are in the loop can watch
Okay.
it. You know.
He wants us to count down right now.
To what?
To the new year.
But it's not.
We're not
even-
gonna premiere
It's
it
over
at
a week
midnight.
until New
No,
Year's.
we should line it up to where when we premiere it, then that nigga at the the clock will strike 12 and we'll
But what kind of losers are going to watch our live stream on New Year's? I would love to think that there's some people watching who actually would.
There is. They fuck with us that hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I
possible.
didn't even look at this cup before.
I saw some weird black shit in there. That's why.
Wow. I was gonna, and I know Yuri didn't look at all.
He literally said those are clean
It's
cups.
a clean cup.
I'm Russian, and those are the clean cups.
Why was a Hindu accent for the Russian guy? Yo, can I tell you guys about how bad it is fucked up? So I leave the house today, and I can say this because things I got my girlfriend for Christmas. I got her a bunch of these custom puzzles that are different images of us, and then there's one that's a picture of the cat, but it's like she's really into puzzles. So I like got these
That's
custom.
really gay, but so cute.
That's cute, right?
So cute.
Good gift. I'm happy about that gift.
So cute.
And then I also got her this like really cool because she's just been fucking with puzzles lately. She likes puzzles, so I got her this like cool wood like stand thing for the puzzles.
Every day, Lena turns more and more into a grandma, and I love it.
Yeah, I know, right? Sometimes I wonder
I just
about
can't
that.
wait till she starts knitting you sweaters.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. I'm gonna come home one day and she's gonna be like, "I got the arm done."
She's so cute.
She's like, I knitted No Jumper into it.
Wait. So what? Sorry, I cut you off. What did you say?
I got her those two things and then some other little things or whatever. Okay, so number one, there was this really crazy like flower bouquet that this company was sending me for a fucking gift too. And that was a day late, so I didn't get to get that. And then also, when I was leaving the house today, I grabbed a roll of gift paper so I could wrap the gifts today, which I attempted to do in between these podcasts.
Okay.
I mean, there's like one sheet is like this long. So now I have to leave here, drunk probably, and go to Target, high as fuck, and have to go to Target and I have to buy gift wrapping paper on. Are they still gonna have it?
Yeah, they will. I went to the Grove today.
I don't think I've ever done
that
this
shit was
before.
disgusting.
The Grove.
Don't fucking touch my mic, all right?
Pause. I have to go to Target now.
When's the last time you've been to Target? Why are you acting like you never go to Target?
Also, why do you have hair?
What, on my head?
Yeah, it was really weird. I saw a picture of you. You posted like another one of your 500,000 Fashion Nova ads, and you had hair. I was like, how old is this picture?
That's a new joint.
I know. I realized. I was
just
like, why do you have hair?
I had a shaved head. Now I have hair.
Interesting.
That's a
He wears hats all the time, so you never know.
Yeah, that's why.
It's kind of gross, like when it's like growing in. It looks like nasty when you're like a 47-year-old man.
No, you're 36. Come on.
36, yeah, give me credit. So one of the ideas that we had for this was that we would make like a list, or one of our employees, I'm not going to name him because in case he fucked up, I don't want to drag him too bad, but this is our list. We have a list on the screen, which I guess we can read from. You don't need to show the list, but the list shows the biggest news of each year. So we're going to actually chat with each other about what we have on the list. The first thing on the list for 2010 is 50 Cent and Rick Ross's beef, which is, when I look back on that, that was really a defining moment in the history of hip hop because of the fact that it was the first time that everybody realized that a rapper was full of shit and everybody just let him keep on rocking anyway. Like
was that really the first? That's crazy.
I mean, that's when it probably came to prevalence.
In the sense that before that Rick Ross and 50 Cent beef, everybody at home probably really thought that Rick Ross used to be a drug trafficker. And I don't know, maybe he did used to be a drug trafficker, but it quickly became apparent in the 50 Cent Rick Ross beef that he also used to be a correctional officer. And it's not like he ever offered like a good explanation for why this photo existed, you know? So when that happened and then 50 lost the beef, like Rick Ross still managed to win. His music was still hotter than 50's. It was very much like, oh, this is a defining moment in hip hop where we're kind of accepting that realness really doesn't matter anymore.
Well, at that point too, 50 Cent was kind of just like, you know, on his vitamin water shit, on his mogul shit.
Yeah, he was falling.
He
off
wasn't really like
time,
making music like that, I don't think.
No, yeah. By 2006 or 7, 50's career was definitely starting to wane a little bit. Because you'll remember like his first album, his second album did super well. And then that third album was really starting to suffer sales-wise.
Was it The Massacre?
The Massacre did okay. The third one that we probably can't even remember the name of. Till My Heart Stops. Was that it?
What? I'll look
the
it up.
third,
like
third
a
50 Cent
Celine
album.
Dion song.
It was some bullshit.
That's
like
crazy.
That.
I didn't even heard of that.
No, yeah, the third 50 album really did not do that good. I think was the third one the one that went head to head with Kanye. And
that's what I was gonna ask.
Well?
Which one's the Kanye one?
I think it might have been after that, the fourth one or something. But either way, yeah, that was definitely a defining moment.
Crazy.
Another one listed is Lil Wayne went to jail on a gun charge, which it was kind of like the end of the youthful adolescent.
It was called Curtis.
Curtis was the third project.
Curtis.
There it is. Well, I mean that Lil Wayne thing that was significant because it sort of signified the end of the Wayne young boy era, the young Wayne era of him just running around with pistols, acting all crazy. Lil Weezy. In Arizona, it was in New York. Really? Yeah, got caught up in New York. That's
Which
why.
is honestly the worst place.
Literally.
Worst place you can get caught up with a gun.
This fucking alcohol makes me so gassy.
You're farting?
Burpy.
Rip a fart into the mic.
No.
No?
It makes me burpy.
What if
Because you
people have fart
burped, you
pressure?
burped, and I was like, oh, wow.
I didn't burp.
Oh, you
If
burped.
I have to fart, I'll do it into the mic.
I mean, I think you did last time, didn't you? Or was it you?
No, you stood up and literally farted into the mic.
I don't remember, but
I
it sounds
remember that
about
was
right.
really gross. I'm so glad I'm on this side of the table.
No, it was pointed towards you because I walked away.
That's the thing about
You
farts.
walked away because you were real close because his ass was in your face.
They're
That's why I walked
gaseous.
away, but he
It's a
really
gas.
farted towards you though.
And I went like this.
So they just sort of move, Kim.
It kind of
What was your best fart of 2019?
I don't fart, so I don't know.
One time I was at the Novo and I had to sit my bare ass cheeks on the seat because I had to shit so bad that
You were in that much of a hurry?
No, he was on coke.
I just like had to shit so bad that it was like I couldn't try to stand there. I just had to like plant myself down and put my bare ass cheeks on this random toilet seat.
It's crazy how we always just end up talking about shit, but I do have another shit story I want to tell because I remember back in the day, like 15 years ago.
Wait, no, it has to be within this decade.
Oh, of 2019?
Has
That
to be.
was a lie.
Or
Yeah, that was
just-
about
or-
10 years ago. And I sat down and take a shit, and like when the shit hit the fucking water,
Fan.
it just, a big old droplet of like poop water just went boop and just bounced out at an angle and just landed on my
My
boxers. Like somehow it sent a projectile.
You have some powerful shit.
Yeah, it was weird, man. My legs all
Like, it must have
stretched
been
out. It's just like it reached a distance that I never would have thought that poop would be able to do. And that really has been what 2019 has been all about.
Pooping.
The 2010s is just,
A whole bunch of shit just reaching levels you would never thought.
yeah.
Lots of shit.
That was good.
You know what I was thinking? I was like,
Good segue.
do you think, because like one of the things that I bet is probably not even on this list is that Lil B is one of the most important rappers of the 2010s.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think, compare how we feel about TJ's flow right now to how you felt about Lil B's flow in 2012 or whenever he was first coming out?
That's how I felt. Yeah.
You know, because there was definitely a time period where I was listening to Red Flame and Blue Flame and I was really appreciating it from just like a shock and awe type factor of like,
It was just like something so different and so unique and like, you know.
it was so it seemed like it was so, you know, based. Like we now use the term based
Yeah, exactly.
to describe what at the time was something that only he was capable of.
Yeah, fact.
TJ is based.
I think that he's very bass.
What's
Do you
what?
would you consider his music, him and Caster's music, based freestyles?
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Or like,
Can you punch in a bass freestyle?
yeah,
You
for
think?
sure.
As long as you're freestyling.
Actually, I don't know.
As long as
'Cause
you're
I feel like
based.
all those old Riff Raff, Soulja Boy, like that was all around the same time, like 2011, 2010.
When I think bass freestyle, I think actually freestyling, but I think that there is something very based about what TJ and Casher are doing where they're just sort of like punching in, but just
they're
saying,
just saying whatever.
Yeah, but the word bass is such a strange word and how it's changed over the years because when it first came out, it really meant something like super specific. And now when we say based, it almost means
You're just not giving a fuck.
like woke.
You think
What?
so?
Really?
Like, well, but not in that way. It's like it's almost
It's a
like
different type of woke.
it's a word that encompasses so much
Yeah.
when you say that somebody is based.
It's like I think woke is not the word, but you're an intelligent person that understands.
That's woke.
But I know, but woke has morphed into another whole
Yeah.
definition. That's why.
But based is the definition of based to
get
me
it.
is that it's unthinking. That you're just letting it out. You're not thinking about
Yeah.
it before you put it down.
It's all just accept me.
I don't know.
as I am.
It's like an all-encompassing word
No,
Yeah.
for sure.
because you can just be a bass guy.
That whole generation of music inspires so many people later on, like even a couple years down the line, you know?
I see people on the right, like right wing type people, who use based. Like they've sort of appropriated it
What?
for
Really?
like when people sort of switch over from being liberals to being conservative, they'll use the term based to describe them as in like that's almost like their version of being woke, which is kind
So
of
fucking weird.
interesting. It's been taken up from under Lil B.
I'm
not
taking
fair.
up under this Bel Air right now.
I cannot do this.
I'm not even gonna have
crazy.
any left by the time you fucking end up
I
finishing.
feel
chugging.
tipsy already.
Are you really? It'd be so cool if you
I
passed
feel a
out.
head change.
know?
Why would that be cool if I passed out?
Just because it would be cool to see you outside of your
Pause.
box of like things that normally happen when you are on here. I wish you guys were around when we had those. That was one of the best things of my entire life was when we had the blackout girls on the podcast, and they're acting like they all wanted to hook up. So I bought a bunch of alcohol, and then they got so drunk within like the first like 30 minutes that they were all like puking and shit. And I was like,
They probably ate no food, maybe like a slice of avocado toast.
that's what I was thinking. They probably didn't eat anything all day.
And then they just came and just started chugging Hennessy.
But it was like the kind of thing where I might have had like a crazy
Like a
sex
six
night,
some-
and
six some.
instead I had a girl puking in the bathroom of the store, and I had to like sort of escort her out.
That's why you have to make sure that they space out their drinks.
Yeah, you gotta bartend them. You can't just fucking give them
can't just give
alcohol
them the bottle.
and let them run rampant.
It seems like an obvious lesson. Like,
You could have easily ran that back though if you wanted to after, but
I don't know.
obviously it wasn't important.
But see, the thing is that to dudes like us, if you see a girl puking in the
You're like,
toilet,
yeah,
you're not
yeah.
going to let that stop you from fucking her at some point in the future. For my girlfriend to see them, it wasn't even that they were puking in the toilet and stuff. It was that one of them was puking in the toilet and the other two tried to leave and leave us with the other third one.
Who's the third one?
I think they kicked her out,
yeah.
the skinny one.
It was just like their random homegirl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
I love that how the blackout girls are on a.
Blackout girls are definitely my top 10 of the last 10 years. Yeah.
Really? Wow. Honestly, hanging out with them too, I feel you actually. I've had some good moments.
But
with
you
them.
never fucked any of them. None of us have. None of
I didn't say I fucked them. I just said that they were cool.
You should, so we can get the trip report.
Trip
Oh
review.
God.
I want a trip review of what it was like fucking Hayden.
They probably both got the fire, to be honest.
Gotta find out. Make sure you don't buy any Hennessy. We're sending you in.
What?
You gotta wear a GoPro.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I
on
think
your
we
head.
got to send Yuri in.
Throw it. Oh yeah.
She wanted Yuri,
He fucked
remember?
it up. As soon as she was in that thug video, he got too scared. He couldn't even
You
keep talking
you
about it.
fumble with every bag that's been thrown at you for the past 10 years.
He only fucks girls that basically force themselves on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
I kind of
much.
that's kind of what I'm on now
That's
too.
lit.
Because honestly, if you don't, then you run the risk of girl saying some weird shit about you.
Yeah,
So you
pursuing a girl in any way is problematic these days.
it's like being interested in a girl at all is weird.
Only fuck girls that you don't want to fuck,
And they
who
wanna
are
fuck
like
you.
basically forcing you to do it.
They're just like ripping your dick out of your pants.
What?
And then you can
Swear to God.
expose them.
That's the only way you got to do it, Yuri.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yuri gets so nervous when we start talking about him. I feel like this fart that I'm about to do is gonna
Oh,
fuck up the
God.
whole podcast.
Told you that this shit makes you like bubbly
Did you
inside.
even drink any?
I didn't even fart.
I fucking heard that. That was disgusting.
It was just a little rumble. It's not gonna smell. If it
not like
smells, then you can leave.
Honestly, if it smells,
If it smells at the end of the
it's
podcast.
too late by them.
Yo,
I
there.
can smell it now.
Okay, Cat Stacks is listening under 210. And by the way, the way that our unnamed employee came about making this list is that he listened to the what's his name, Skills,
Who was that?
the dude who makes the raps about each year.
Oh my fucking god! That's how you came up with the list.
Yeah, that's why Cat Stacks is on the list.
I'm not gonna lie. That's honestly a great way.
Who
to
the
come
fuck is Montana Fishburne?
I don't know what that
What?
is. Who's that?
Lawrence Fishburne's daughter, who was in a porn and getting fucked by Brian Bumper,
All
and
right.
she had hella dots on her ass. So she looked like she had like a chocolate chip cookie
Whoa.
booty.
Dots on her ass. They were
Like
like
she had,
moles.
like-
Like birthmarks or like
Yeah, they were just like they weren't moles. They were just like birthmarks.
Did Lawrence Fishburne and Brian Plumber should have to meet in the park and fight? Because that
Isn't that crazy?
I feel bad
I forgot
and dumb that I wasn't paying attention.
Was
at
that on?
time.
That was on the song on the list. That's crazy.
They had a song,
yes, because that's how he found all the topics is by listening to the year end.
right?
why do I feel like I wasn't alive in 2010 or something?
You don't remember any of this stuff?
I'm
You were
try- I'm
listening to Diplo.
I'm thinking like we probably had other
2010,
stuff
what was
going
I
on
doing?
that
No,
was
Diplo
Diplo wasn't even out back then, huh?
Yeah, I was like,
What was happening? I was
I can kind of remember. No, never mind.
2010 was the
2012
year I
seems-
left New York and moved here.
I was in-
Long Beach.
2012
I
seems
was
like
in,
the
like,
year
11
that I kind of remember things happening.
I was in 11th grade, 2010.
off of Zan in math class.
Nah, yeah, I was still taking triple C's back then. And this
What
is
the fuck is that?
quercetin,
Ecstasy, right?
HBP, cough and cold medicine. You can steal from CVS.
God.
And you like pop them. They're like little red pills.
What
You
do
Why?
they do to you?
get you. It's like you're robo tripping. You get super fucked up.
Really?
It was almost like you're rolling or on acid or something. It was
That's
crazy.
so weird.
I'm down. 2010, I moved here. That sounds crazy when I think about that. I've been
2010
out here
I
10
moved
years.
to London.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
You had just
You had
moved
a
to London.
you had a sugar mama over there?
Sugar daddy.
Yeah, peep sugar mom.
Isn't that funny?
Yo, calm down.
It's
Can you
crazy
believe when
because-
Dave said that?
Yes, when I was watching the documentary last night, I was like, oh my God.
Bro,
That was
right?
weird. We can talk about that all day.
Dave
Anyways.
is so
Yo, me and
reckless.
Dave
He's so
got
funny, I love
fucked
him.
up the other night.
Oh, did
afterwards.
you?
Really?
We stayed up almost 24 hours.
That's so funny. He didn't
Whoa.
even mention it
What'd
to
you
me.
guys do? I thought you guys were wholesome. You went to go get Tatsu and then you went
Yeah,
home.
right. We went to go to Tatsu and then went to go see some bops too.
What?
We went to Tatsu and then we went to go see some bops too.
No, I heard you. I'm just saying that's crazy.
What'd you guys do? Like go out?
Yeah, we went out, man. We had a good time.
Dave,
Interesting.
I don't want to ask if Dave got laid or anything. That's his.
I don't
that's
know.
his business.
I don't
to
know
tell
if he
us.
got- I don't think
you
so.
don't
Cool,
know.
I
You
like
you don't ask the homie.
I didn't see no. I didn't get laid either.
I asked the homie. No, but that's interesting to me because like when Dave comes and stays with me and Lena, it's like my lifestyle is like I'm waking up at fucking 8:30 in the morning and I'm like coming home, like going to bed. I'm not doing anything crazy, and I know like he's used to his New York life, and I live like away from the fucking city
Yeah.
and shit. You know?
That's why he was like, if I come, I told him I was like, if you come back out with me, Adam's probably gonna be asleep, so like you got to find somewhere else to go or some shit. You know? He was all right. He was down. He just stayed out until the morning. Then he went. Did he went back to your house? He came to your house that morning, right?
I think I ended up linking with him. I don't remember what the next day was, but I think he ended up just like meeting up here or something.
Yeah. So he
Fuck,
was.
he didn't sleep?
I don't know. He
Jesus
probably went to
Christ.
some girl's house or something. I don't know. We didn't leave from each other till like 10 in the morning, 11 a.m.
Black Dave possibly getting some pussy was one of my top moments of the 2010s.
Of when?
Just
You're
anytime.
acting like he gets none.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
Why are you trying to act like he's Yuri? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, literally.
You're really trying to Yuri my boy.
Black Dave ain't no
Don't
Yuri.
Yuri him.
Don't Yuri him. Yuri Nation.
Yuri Nation.
You're-
Meeting Yuri honestly was like top moments of my 2010s. I'm not gonna lie.
Me and
yeah.
Yuri? What do you mean?
Meeting
Oh,
him.
meeting Yuri.
Yeah.
Like becoming acquainted because I've
Yeah.
seen him before.
Yeah.
Well, not in 10 years, but I'm saying like I've seen him before at the store and shit. But then actually like
Yeah.
becoming cool with him has been a part of my.
It's
year.
kind of interesting because it's like, you know, how we No Jumper hired and fired him. Wait, hired, fired, and then hired
And then
him.
he somehow worked his way back into our good
Exactly.
graces. Yeah, what is that?
It's kind of how what happened with our friendship. I was like, okay, I'll be friends with this weird kid that wants to be my intern, and then I fired him as my intern/friend. And then once he started working here, I was like, okay, I guess he's my fucking friend again.
Damn, he fired him
Very
as
interesting.
intern and friend.
Exactly.
You can't do both. That's fucked up.
What?
That's pretty interesting.
There's no need for him.
There's such a fine line between intern and friend because like there's
Usually,
been,
I make them just intern.
no, but when I think about it, there's
But
been
Yuri was
people.
so nice.
There's been people over the years that I just said on Twitter or Instagram story, like, yo, we need help with this. Can somebody come through and help us with it? They show up. They basically just work for free, you know? Like,
Yeah.
But it's just under the auspice of like, oh, we're just hanging out. Like, it's just a fan. He just wanted to help out.
Yeah.
And then at
I
some
like that
point.
word, auspice.
You like that?
Yeah, go ahead though.
Laura's going to trip out on me about that later. She always gives me shit for saying big words.
Why? I like
She
your big
just
words.
gets freaked out by it, I think. It just makes her feel weird.
Why are you trying to act like Laura's
Yeah,
retarded?
Laura knows a lot of big words.
I love when Laura.
Laura coming here and making things more PG has also been a
And
part
Laura
of my.
raps.
But you guys think, like, when other people try to talk to me, I have headphones on, so I can't hear them. They think I can hear them. I don't know what the hell Laura just said.
Oh, yeah.
Laura
I don't
rapping
know
is
if she
part
said-
of my top 10 No Jumper
Oh my
moments.
god.
That was awesome.
We're not going to put that footage
We don't
out.
have to, but
Honestly,
I
Laura
don't
will
think-
probably sue us if we put that
Okay,
footage
can we
out.
skip forward to 2011?
Yeah,
'Cause
2011.
2010's boring.
This is
Sorry.
my- this-
Usher shines Justin Bieber. Who gives a fuck?
Wait, were birds really falling out of the sky and fishes were walking up on shore?
What the fuck-
Who
Fuck
the
is
fuck
that?
said that?
When did that?
That's
happen?
really what Lou wrote down. Birds falling out the sky / fish wash up on shore. What is this, some
Oh.
Bible?
Was that like
Guys.
some biblical ass?
Was Locust coming out of?
Yeah, right.
Was there like a
Locust is flying into.
And then wait, what else is it? Like blood on like
yeah,
your
right,
doors.
like, fuck.
I just have no idea. I'm like, birds falling.
Charlie Sheen, is that when he coined winning? I remember that.
The Charlie Sheen kind
That
of
was
ran
like
2011.
9 that was eight,
Okay, the only
8 years
reason-
ago. That's
only
crazy.
reason I remember that is because Lil B had a song Sheen, winning swag, Sheen, winning swag.
Sheen. I just remember winning, and then it became twinning. Twinning came from winning.
For me, I think that when I think about Charlie Sheen, I just think about the fact that in this decade, I became Eskimo Brothers with Charlie Sheen, and that means a
what?
lot to
Doesn't
me.
he have
Who did you
a?
Yes.
fuck that
So you
Charlie Sheen
have-
fuck?
No. I managed to
What,
avoid
AIDS?
it.
Exactly.
Who did
I don't
you
even
fuck
know.
that Charlie Sheen fuck?
Some random girl that I fucking.
Regret even fucking?
I don't regret it,
Rebecca
I just don't
Flack
care.
Black Friday
Oh my
song.
god. Friday,
Friday,
gotta get down on
Friday.
Friday.
That was big.
That song was huge.
That
was
big.
huge.
She's still around. She's just irrelevant as fuck. She's like a YouTuber and shit.
I know, it's crazy because I see her comment on like random people's
Oh
Instagrams.
no, really?
I'm like, oh, Rebecca
Did we
Black.
call out Jenna Shea for that? That's like her brand.
Saying
You
what?
want to know something funny about the Jenna Shea lady person?
her.
That you
I
look at her
love her.
Instagram videos of her booty and you get super into it.
Definitely not that, but
Okay.
I've seen her profile before, like only Shea,
Yeah.
and I thought she was what's the actor's name in O'Shea, the one that played in NWA movie?
You thought that was Ice Cube's son,
O'Shea something.
O'Shea Jackson.
Because his name, like, I don't know. Well,
You
only
thought
one
Jenna
Jay Shea.
You
like,
thought Jenna Shea was Ice Cube's son.
I don't know because
Wrong gender. Let's start there.
Okay, I didn't click on the profile. Are you ready? The names Shea, Jay, only
Only Jay
one.
Shea.
Okay, and then also she comments on like every girl's picture. So I was like, oh, he's really out here commenting.
I never
And
even
then
heard
I
of this
clicked on
dude.
it and I was like,
It's
oh.
Ice Cube's son who's played Ice Cube in the NWA movie.
You never watched that movie? It's a
no,
really
I
good
seen the
movie.
movie. I just didn't like think
Never
about who
heard.
any of the actors were or anything like that.
I don't know. I just really liked him in that movie.
Right.
But yeah, and that's who I thought she was. But then I realized she's
Actually,
a she.
that person who's having sex with Aaron Carter.
That was a top, not that moment, but Aaron Carter in general was
Yeah.
a top moment. In
If you look at
No
your
Jumper.
graph of 2019, don't you think that your time spent with Aaron Carter is probably going to be
Should
up
we
there?
just wait till we get to 2019 and then talk about our?
I mean, we're kind of going all over the place, aren't we? We didn't meet Yuri in 2011.
No, there's absolutely no structure to this. It's pretty
Yeah,
clear.
fuck
Honestly, I don't
this.
really
I don't
give a
even
fuck.
get this. We're kind of just reading a list and being like, well, what do we think about this?
It's just like shit that we can mention to talk about. Kim K marries Chris Humphries. Who the fuck is Chris Humphries? I mean, that's
That
how,
was- I
that's
wa-
how tuned into pop culture I was in
I
2011.
watched.
Who is that?
He's a random basketball
he was
player who was terrible.
giant and like he looked like a fucking, I don't know, like a troll doll
He looked like,
giant. Yeah, he looked like a
he looked like if Shrek was like a real person.
In 2011, if
Or
you
like
had
a
asked me
caveman.
who Kim Kardashian was, I don't think I would have been
would've
able.
known.
I don't think so. I don't think I would have. I would have said she's some chick with a TV show.
Yeah, she
you still
had
knew
the
she
TV
was,
show.
She
and-
also wasn't as big as she is now.
She wasn't, but
She definitely was
I
not
might have
big.
seen the Ray J tape. Realistically,
I was about to graduate
I've
high
never seen
school in
that tape.
2011, but I didn't, and then I didn't graduate till 2012.
Yeah, that
Why did you
that
graduate? I dropped
season
out.
of the Kardashian show was fucking lame.
Watch the Throne album came out.
fucking who
Frank
cares?
was
Ocean
crazy.
was on it.
In,
Was he?
Yeah,
No church.
No Church
in the wild.
I swear I'm gonna listen to Frank Ocean one day, man.
You never listened to him ever.
You're
one
so
time.
lame.
Also, Odd Future was really popping around 2011. That's when
Oh,
they first were
yeah.
going crazy.
That meant a lot to me.
Was insane. I went to one of their
Okay,
shows in San Francisco.
LA in general was in a weird place around this time because this was like post jerk era, and it was still like I don't know, like LA was weird because it was like it wasn't really gangster rap like that.
You had never
Yeah.
seen
was
a
like party
young
rap.
skateboarder, hipster ass Fairfax kid who actually could rap, had a crew that had a lot of fucking talented people in it, and was coming out, had his own imagery, his own crazy ass shit. You had never seen anybody using sort of like dark images, like the type of shit mixed with like playful, crazy,
Like
lighthearted
cats and
shit.
Rainbows.
It was just like when you really think about what Tyler was coming out with Odd Future at that time, he was making his rap group look about 1 billion fucking times more fun and cooler than all the other like established rap groups that were out at the time, and that's why you had so many people that were in their 30s who were like like obsessed with like 16, 17, 18-year-old kids who were hanging out in Fairfax because they were just their energy was just like nothing the rap game had ever seen before. And there was a lot there's a lot of similar energy around the time because you had, the White Girl Mob, you had fucking ASAP, you had Bronson, Riff Rap, you had so much weirdo
That
rap
wasn't really
coming
until
out.
later though, until like I mean I guess
That's
it was around the
2011.
same
It
time,
came around, yeah.
2012,
I thought, wasn't it more? Yeah, 2011, 20.
You
When was
had, you
it?
had Lil B. You
Yeah,
had
exactly.
you had all kinds of weird shit.
Yeah,
man.
everything they were doing was just like it was just like perfect timing, perfect group, perfect aesthetic, and like even when and that was the time when like Tumblr was really
Oh my
popping. And
God.
I had Tumblr just because of them, you know, and
Really?
my whole feed was just like
ASAP
Tyler
Yams Tumblr
and,
used to
like-
be popping too.
ASAP Yams' Tumblr was a groundbreaking like moment for me in terms of my own personal development of understanding how the world works because
Yeah.
that was the first time I was like, oh, he built up this fucking blog basically and he didn't make any money off the blog, but then he took like the notoriety and the platform that he created and used it to start another business in the form of ASAP Rocky's career,
Yeah,
and it worked.
Yeah.
crazy.
Which blew my mind at the time because I was still like a BMX blogger who was like fighting tooth and nail for like any money I could possibly make off the website itself.
Yeah, I know.
But in
It's
BMX,
not about that, yeah.
it's like you got to.
I mean, well, you couldn't use that to launch this, you know?
Yeah,
They used the clout from that to launch this.
Yeah, you got the truth. I don't even remember Ray J and Fabulous having a beef. Should we
Oh
move
my
on to
God,
2012?
what?
What were
they
they
beef
beefing
about?
over?
He was like fucking. He called the Breakfast Club and was yelling at him on the phone, saying he's gonna send the booty goons after him.
I missed that.
Oh my bro, I gotta send you some.
Who
links.
said they were sending booty goons?
Ray J said he was sending booty
I remember
goons.
What does
people-
that even mean?
Like
The booty
like,
goons.
like booty goons, like goons that will rape you. And,
In the booty.
like, what do you mean?
What is Fabulous even going to do knowing that that's coming down the
Nah,
pipe?
honestly, this is
Fucking
one of the
protect his
funny. This is
asshole.
one of the funniest stories of all time. Honestly,
Really?
I don't want to watch
it was really
now.
funny.
I didn't really pay attention.
I remember
back then,
some people
really.
saying
I
that
didn't
was
either,
like
but
that
I
was like
watched it
top
later on.
10 Breakfast Club moments or whatever.
Yeah, my mic was unplugged. Can y'all? Do you know if it was?
I don't think it was unplugged. I could hear it
Oh,
the
you
whole
can hear me all
time.
the time. All right,
This wasn't
anyway.
going?
Okay.
Yeah,
then we're good.
yeah, I would've noticed
No,
if
it
it
was
really
my
wasn't.
bad. But no, honest, I can't even tell you. This is one of those things you gotta just like. I gotta send you the link.
That makes
wonder
me
what they're
feel
beefing
dirty.
about.
Because nowadays,
Some
if
shit
Ray
in
J and
Vegas.
Fabulous were beefing, I would know all about it. Back then,
Back then, you were like looking at tail flips and stuff.
Yeah, honestly.
Tail
and like
flips.
listening to like MF
Whatever.
Doom and shit.
I had never listened to MF Doom. You got
You're
me
listening
fucked
to-
up.
You were like fucking hardcore bitches
You're
at this
listening to
time.
like Eminem.
Yeah, no, that's real. No, in 2011, I was fucking bitches that I met at the bar for sure. Or
Like in
maybe.
Long- were you living in Long Beach?
I feel like Tinder was just coming out 2011, 2012 and shit. And
Is
like,
this Long Beach, Adam?
Yeah. Like Long Beach, Adam like moved out to Long Beach, didn't know anyone, just me and like a bunch of my friends, and we were just going to the bar
Which
every
park did y'all
night.
live by? Y'all live by Cherry Park?
We live like a mile from Cherry Park, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, half a mile.
Alright.
Like we used to go to the bars on 4th Street in Long Beach, and like I don't know, because it was weird. Like you move to a new place and you only know dudes, so your only way that you're gonna meet any chicks. Like I really didn't know any women at all in all of California, so we just had to go to the bar every night, just try to meet girls because we just had
Why did
nothing
you do
going
it
on.
You never
every
met
night?
one and
That's
was just like, oh, I'm
crazy.
gonna fuck this one like for like a week or something.
No, I mean, yeah, no, I found
No, and I heard that you guys were having like weird men competitions, like who's gonna get it?
Nah, I never
Yes.
got into that. No,
Yeah.
nobody that I hung out with was getting laid with the frequency that they could like bet on their ability.
Damn.
I mean, that's my honest opinion. Is I don't really feel like anybody was like getting
Nope.
laid so frequently that they
Nobody
were
was
going to be
nobody-
willing to place a
you-
bet
You
on
guys
it.
were just not
Not
pussy
betting,
bandits.
but like you guys would go out there trying to like who's gonna, you know?
I mean, definitely we were going out every night trying to just fuck something like whatever. Like because I remember
whatever.
I remember making out with a girl that was very overweight one time in the bar, and my friends
be like
all
that.
filmed it and sent the video to the group chat. This was probably around 2011, 2012. And I just remember just waking up to so many different memes of me making out with this
What,
overweight
did you
chick.
fucking remove him from the group chat for 2 weeks?
Yeah, right.
I didn't have that power at the time. We were just making out, Kim. You can send makeout vids of me to the group chat.
Just
no
know
wieners.
dick-
Yeah.
It was a dick inside of a shoe. It wasn't even the dick wasn't even visible.
Listen, you do your 2 weeks. No, it's only 1 week now.
Oh yeah, 1 week left. You're 1 week. Wow, time flies.
Yeah, I know,
Maybe if I get
Sheesh.
everybody in the group chat to sign a form saying that they're actually that's what we really should do. But everybody has to sign a form saying that they feel okay working with
memes.
Lil Housephone,
Oh,
I'm
well,
not
yeah.
signing that shit.
even though he put his dick in a shoe.
What's it mean?
I
And
put
then
my
sent
dick
a
in a
picture.
shoe. Ooh.
I put my dick in the dope. Okay, speaking of 2011,
No,
else
let's go to
happened?
2012.
wait, can we talk about Krayshawn, Gucci Gucci?
Is
That was
that
a
when it
great
came out?
moment.
I
yeah.
did say white
That
girl
was
mom.
crazy.
That was a great moment.
Gucci.
That song was on the radio here. That was crazy.
That was
all.
a big. That was a very.
I just want to give her a nod because I fucked with her.
in terms of weirdo rap ascending. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that there should be like a retirement fund set up for people like Krayshawn?
that's kind of crazy.
You hear giggles from the other side of the room. I was just kidding. Obviously, that's not going to happen. But I mean, you hear rappers talk about this sometimes. Like,
GoFundMe's
I mean, yeah, it ain't happening.
for their like, failed career.
But don't you think she had failed?
Not
career?
failed, but like I mean, she doing her shit. She's doing her DJ thing. Like she's doing her shit.
Is she? I don't know.
Yeah.
She's doing her DJ thing.
2012.
Are we
let's
able
go.
to say that? Like you're just doing your DJ thing? Is that
I
a
have
thing?
no idea.
I don't know.
Yeah, like you DJ shows, like you're doing your thing, like
I guess. I feel like if I was DJing a show once a week, that you guys would not be like if everything else went away, but I was still like DJing a show once a week, you guys would not be like,
Well, like a
yeah,
random
Adam's
bar?
doing all right. He's doing his DJ thing.
I would not. I mean, he's just trying to sugarcoat it right now.
Yeah, I'm just like showing her some love.
I
man.
mean, yeah, but it is kind of weird when you like really think about all the everybody who kind of made him. Oh, God, there's so many people that made it. Like when I listed off all those people that I think are super influential from 2011 and stuff, how many of them are actually still making a living from entertainment? Action
like,
Bronson,
think about-
okay.
Think about like the
Rocky.
Tyler.
Okay.
Think about like the XXL freshman year list of this time.
Oh,
like,
it's crazy. You go back to those lists.
Oh man.
Oh,
I was just listening to the 2016 Cypher, the one with Denzel Curry, Uzi.
man, I've been telling y'all,
Kodak.
Lil Kim's a fucking hip hop head over here.
Lil Kim?
Lil Kim. I never called her that before.
That was kind of good. Honestly,
good
you
name.
could be Lil Kim.
She's
Lil
little.
Kimchi.
She was like 80 pounds. She's Lil.
Wait, no.
more like
Lil Kimchi is the one
97.
porn star girl, huh?
Lil Kimchi, yeah.
What's her name?
Excuse me.
Morgan Lee.
Morgan Lee. She does porn, right?
And she lifts weights.
She looked like she could rip my dick off.
She's very
I
strong.
really hope she does.
We all hooked up with her one night. You know, that sucks though. Me and Lena hooked up with her, and it was one of those nights where
What
I
girl
just,
have you not
I don't
hooked
even
up
remember it. Though.
So you don't even know if it was fire? or
No,
not?
I mean, I know. I remember.
Was the pussy buff?
Listen, if her pussy had anything interesting about it, I definitely wouldn't remember. Let's put it that way.
If it did, you wouldn't have remembered?
If her pussy had a head growing out of it, I would probably remember. But anything less interesting than that, I definitely wouldn't remember.
So it could have been fire. You don't even know.
I'm assuming it was probably fire. I just was doing.
Was
a
it
lot of-
buff? Like was her inner thighs buff?
Oh
and she
my
was like
God.
walking.
I mean, again, I just don't really remember it that well because I was really fucked up.
Is she
but-
like someone that puts like fucking the weights in her vagina and lifts
Or
them
like
up and
she'll
shit
like
that?
she'll like
I hope
squeeze a
not.
watermelon together and crack it.
She's super ripped, and
that's
you
crazy.
know what was so crazy is that she was doing the same amount of drugs as me, her, and Lena at this time. This was back when she used drugs a couple years ago, and she was like on her story in the gym at like
next day.
8:30 the next morning. I'm like,
Some
what?
people are just like that.
I'm like walking around catatonic the next day, like literally dying,
yeah, you're just like
and she's just out here like getting another workout in. I'm like, what the
Jeez.
fuck?
because she got to stay on her grind, bro.
She's probably way younger than me too.
And like nigga, that probably made her feel better. Honestly, getting up and going to the gym and
yeah.
getting all that shit out of you.
It does feel great, but it's like, who the fuck has the resolve
that.
to get to the
Yeah.
gym after?
Just sleep all day. That's how I recover.
Yeah, exactly.
2012, Drake and Common beef, but he spelled it Common. So maybe
it
it
looks
was
like Cam Mom.
It was Common's mom. Common's
Who's-
mom was mad at Drake.
When did they beef? What
What did Drake and Common beef over? I don't remember this at all.
I don't remember this at all either.
Canada Dry.
Oh, he did say something. He's like, nigga, you ain't Sprite, you Canada Dry.
Common said that.
Yeah.
Why? What did Drake do? Did he fuck one of Common's girls?
Serena Williams.
Oh my god, I kind of remember this.
Yeah.
They were beefing over her.
First of all,
Drake
she got the
still
fattest
loves
ass
her.
ever. Don't ever disrespect her.
I'm not disrespecting.
I would
her,
beef
just-
with anybody over her. I
Would
would
you
kill.
really?
I would kill.
You're attracted. I'm gonna be honest. I've never looked at her like, oh, she's so attractive.
She got the fattest ass of life.
really.
And it's like 1,000,000% real.
I just never even noticed.
I got you right now.
Feels kind of fucked up. Yeah, you can't be like an Olympic level tennis player and
Without
have a
having
fake
a fat
ass.
Yeah, she's fucking world champion. So wait, what was the deal? Common liked her too, or was like going to her
Drake, you
games?
think Drake took her from Common? I don't know. I feel so left out that I don't.
What's
Even
going
Especially
on?
like this was back then. Like she had the fattest ass like of all time back then.
was dating her first.
Common did it, huh? Blue Ivy's birth. Who the fuck is that?
Interesting. Are you kidding me?
I mean, is it Kanye or Jay? I forget.
Oh my
Jay-Z.
god, it's
I don't pay attention. I don't like.
That was Jay-Z and
Daughter.
Beyonce's first kid ever though.
Let me be honest with you. When I'm watching Game of Thrones and they're fighting or they're like they're in the woods, they're at war, I pay attention to that shit. And then like all of a sudden there's another scene and they're back at the house and they're like talking about their relationship or someone's taking care of the baby, and my mind is just.
Says the guy that's about to make a family channel
Yeah, you literally about to have a
and
baby.
have a family.
I know, but I mean, think about that. That I'm so into Jay-Z. Pause, but I'm so into Jay-Z's career and everything. I don't give a fuck about his
Wait, wait, wait.
kids. What the?
Speaking-
I'd be interested in his kids once they start talking.
Speaking of,
I
Blue
don't-
Ivy is like 10 now.
10
she
now.
speaks.
I never heard her talk.
She
so
was
I don't
born in
know.
2012.
Speaking about pause, you guys ready for this?
Pause magazine.
Pause, Jay-Z's baby. That's
Pause,
gay.
pause. Guess who is on else? Who else is our friends are on the Pause magazine?
Who?
Key Glock and Young Dolph.
Really?
Pause.
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 Do you think that they were consulted about the name of the magazine that they were about to pose for?
No.
Really?
Yeah, of course. You can just go on the magazine.
Pause should do a history of the word pause.
Pause.
Okay, so Blue Ivy is Jay-Z's baby. Does he have another
Jay-Z
one?
and Beyonce's baby.
They
Okay, I
have.
know who his
They
wife
have.
is.
They have two more twins. I forget the names.
Wait, Instagram didn't come out until 2012?
I feel like I remember using it in 2011, but I might be wrong.
Let's see.
Can't remember.
Kim and Kanye
You
get
have
together.
posts from 2012.
Probably 2013.
Oh wow.
2014.
I'm still thinking about the fact that Jay-Z has a 10-year-old and I never even heard of it.
Kim and Kanye get
Did
together.
they put it
That
out? Did they put his kid out there? Like, are there pictures of her and shit?
Who?
Yeah, bro.
Ivy?
Instagram was available on iOS. App was officially released through the App Store October 6th, 2010.
2010. That's crazy. I wonder when it actually caught on though.
Probably not until
think it took a
2012,
little while, yeah.
2013.
Kim and Kanye get together. I don't really give a fuck about that. The bath salt zombies was
Oh my
fake
God.
news.
I remember that. That was
There
a
w-
big thing.
Wait,
There were
Chris
bath
Brown
salts
versus
going.
Drake fight in the club in
Remember that?
NYC.
See, that's why I'm like, I feel
That's
like
like
everything
Trapper Ross.
juicy started happening in 2012.
See, this is when I started paying attention.
Me too.
Frank Ocean comes out.
I don't know. If
Oh
he
my
came
God,
out
I remember
this year.
that.
He's gay.
No, it did come out. I think it happened around then because 2011 is when Odd Future started like really, really blowing up. And then 2012 was like, it gave Frank Ocean a year and then he was about to drop his album and then he
That's
put
facts.
out that Tumblr post.
If
I remember that.
If Tyler came out right now, would people consider him to have come out now, or was it the Funk Flex freestyle where he talked
he already
about going
came
to
out
find
before
guys
that.
to fuck?
He came
But
out
he
way
never
before.
really came out.
He kind of did, like subliminally.
I mean, I can't count
But
how many
come out for
times
what?
where he kind of came out.
Did
so I don't
Kerwin
even
ask
know.
him like, "Yo, you gay?" No.
I feel like he would have said that, right? I was waiting for that. Like, no, you know what Curran trolled him about hella times?
What?
Jumex. I don't
troll Tyler about it.
Yeah, because like I don't know why, but they had something to do
'Cause
with
Taco
it.
is
Yeah,
involved.
Taco directed the video.
I know, but I'm saying I think they all
They're-
collectively
they're-
had something
yeah,
to do with
I
it.
think they're more involved than just him directing
team,
a video.
The team that manages
All the Clancy's
Jumex
and all.
also like managed Tyler for a long time
The
or
Clancy's,
something.
right?
I forget.
Clancy's
but-
managed Jumex?
Somebody in their team had something to do with Jumex, and Taco directed the video.
Are people looking at Jumex like he's a failed experiment
Bro,
already?
he said something like 3 times about Jumex, and Tyler just completely
Because
ignored
even
him.
at
It was super
the
funny.
Summer Smash Lyrical Lemonade shit, Taco DJ'd and brought out fucking special guest Jumex.
Really?
But he did multiple special
trapped.
appearances.
Get out.
But do you think what's going on, Jumex? Like he had such like a weird little industry plan wave, and now they're trying to act like it's over, right?
Because he gives a fuck.
I don't think anyone cares about him.
I
No
know, but
offense.
like,
You were so convinced he was going to become a thing.
what are you talking? You're so bent out of shape that I wore that hoodie.
No.
He's a nice kid. They gave him a hoodie. I like wearing merch. Sorry.
Honestly, if you give Adam anything, he'll wear it.
I'm not talking about the hoodie, but we can talk about that after.
What else did I do? I wanted to
Did
interview
you
him.
co-sign him?
I mean, I went and hung out with him
Yeah, I
once.
thought you were ready to
At the
like fucking
stew.
co-manage him at that point.
Oh, that was never discussed.
I'm trapped.
I can get out. I might as well fucking die.
Is that what he said, bro?
Something like that.
I wonder what he's doing now.
Suicide rap.
Y'all acting like it's like 10 years ago. I wonder what he's doing now.
All right.
But that was some weird ass shit right there, though, because I remember like when I went to hang out with him in the studio, and I realized like, oh shit, like this team like found this kid because of a meme because he was smoking in class,
remember that.
and then they flew him out to L.A. and instead of living like a little peep or like like downtown LA ass lifestyle of like going around fucking with all these random chicks, doing drugs, going to parties, warehouse
Standing
parties,
outside
etc.
the OSS store.
No. He's just in the studio
He's trapped.
working on music.
He can't get out.
You know, and that was kind of weird to see, to be like, damn, this kid, like, they moved him out and he's not. But, you
Where's
know,
he from?
I forget. Florida,
Somewhere.
maybe?
Wisconsin?
Fucking New Mexico.
But he's just doing, like, he's like, that's the new version of being a young, cool rapper is that they stick you in the fucking
like, I'm
studio.
trapped. I'm like,
and
I'm
you're
so
trapped.
sad.
You can't get out. Is what it
So
is.
what happened now? Where is he at now?
I mean, he's probably still recording stuff, but I just haven't heard anything in a
Probably
while.
trapped.
I feel like he put out, like, the first record or two that did super good, and then they kind of fizzled off. But that's the whole thing. If I'm him, why would you want to put out his first single sounding that polished? It sounds way too like perfect pop song. Like the appeal of a lot of that early like Peep and Tracy stuff
yeah.
was some of the raw production.
That genre in general.
I don't think that was a good look. I think they should if they had put him out there without the pristine videos and without the extremely like polished production, I feel like he
It
might have
just-
had a better chance
yeah.
of seeming more organic to people.
It just didn't seem organic at all. Like even if, like what you said is you do the downtown thing, you hang out on Melrose and like, through that you link with people that do this and that. It would just like, it didn't feel like that at all. And I think that's what people had a big issue with. It's like, with Peep and Tracy, it's like, it's so fucking raw and like these kids are just living in Skid Row and like,
But that's the weird part is that when you actually look at Jumex's life and like him being in the studio in the Valley or whatever, it's like that is a safer bet. Like if you're gonna fucking live this
100%.
crazy ass Skid Row lifestyle, it's like there's a lot of like people
Risks involved
doing all
in
these
that.
random ass drugs. Because I remember when I was talking to Jumex, that the thing he said is he's like yeah, like I don't even like know any girls out here. It's like hard to meet people out here. And I remember thinking, like, no, it is not. You're just clearly like, you're not going out and doing the stuff that you kind of need to do to meet people, you know?
I feel bad.
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that.
I want to know what Taco and them's like affiliation is. Really bad.
I think
Very
they've
curious.
been involved to a certain extent. Anyway, I don't know why the fuck. We're talking about 2012. We all of a sudden started talking about
Gangnam
Jumex.
Style. I'm sorry, that was a big deal.
Why
Gangnam
Gangnam
Style.
Gangnam
Were you
Style.
involved?
Is that your uncle?
Did you consult with them?
No, but you know what's fucking like the worst? My experience with that song
What?
is I went to Morocco and they don't really have that many Asian people out there. So the only thing that people know out there is screaming Gangnam Style at me.
Are you joking?
No,
I want
it
to
was
start
so
doing that
fucking
whenever
annoying.
she walks in. We'll just
Just
do that
as you're
now.
I
walking
will
down,
literally never mind.
just like as you're walking down the street, people are just like Gundam style.
They're kind of like, you know, I don't know. Like even with women, you have to like cover up and like it's very just.
Wait, this is in Morocco? I need a Moroccan bitch.
What's wrong with you?
I wonder if you had like gone to like Morocco, like right as like, you know, Michael Jordan's popping off. If mad people would be looking at you like Michael Jordan. Like, do they just gravitate
black
towards
person,
whatever's
yeah.
popular at that
Like
time?
they thought you were
Prob-
Eminem.
I
They
don't
would think you were
know.
Eminem.
Exactly. Macklemore.
MGK.
Macklemore.
MGK, yeah. Me and Macklemore.
Speaking
you
of
know.
MGK, what definitely one of my favorite highlights of the 2010s, Adam getting slapped up,
Oh, that
bitch
was
slapped
amazing.
up, backhanded, pimp slapped.
MGK's whole career.
I know.
Highlight of the century.
I
Sorry.
I watched that Instagram post over and over. I was like, wow, that really happened.
My post?
Yeah. The moment it
I
came
love
out,
that
I
you
was like,
posted it,
no, this did not happen.
Two
and
of your
then Laura in the
daddies
back,
just getting into it.
Laura in the back, MGK, come
MGK,
on,
come on,
MGK.
Come on, MGK.
And then in my-
MGK, what you doing?
And then in my mind, I'm like,
Come on, MGK. Just say
Laura's
something.
Laura's so nice that like if it was, I don't know, I feel like MGK should have turned around and been like, hey, Laura, or something.
You got to understand that Laura's
What if he was
kinda-
like, fuck you, Laura? We had to beat him up.
Oh yeah, what if she just like how she
He
did
beat
with
her up too. He
No,
walks
no,
over
no.
and punches her.
No.
Hey, if MGK would have said anything disrespectful to you, Laura, we would have been on his head. Just know that we fuck with you.
Yeah, what if he was like,
I know, but we would have beat him up.
I was just like shocked. Like literally.
You're like, come on, MGK.
come on, MGK.
But this
Come
is the funny
say
thing is that
something.
Laura's like new to doing social media for us and stuff, so she like it didn't like click in her head like, oh, I'll just film this and not say anything.
No,
You
it
know?
was better with her commentary.
make it better.
It was better, but it's better because it seems like it's just some random lady standing there. Like for me, if I'm gonna be filming a fight, I'm not gonna say anything unless it's time. You know, like
Yeah.
once like you find that moment where you're filming a really good fight, you
You're
turn
like,
the camera
"Oh."
towards yourself, follow Adam22 on Instagram, back to filming. You know, you just
Oh my
slip it in there real quick. World star,
Yeah.
back to filming.
Oh God.
Laura's probably an MGK fanatic. I'm not gonna lie. No, she's an Eminem fanatic though.
Is she really?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
My
So
palms are sweaty.
Knees weak, mom
and she
spaghetti.
only eats spaghetti because of that
I
song.
love spaghetti.
Because of that song.
love pasta.
Every single time she's ever come in here, she's eating spaghetti.
No, I see her eat
Black
different
people make
food.
spaghetti a lot.
I'm
That's
just
why.
kidding. Black people do?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Do they really?
It's like hood spaghetti.
Damn.
It's like easy to make. It's good.
That should be
I
okay.
make
Just
spaghetti a
random
lot.
idea off the top of my head. I should eat dinner with a different African American family every single day.
Ooh, who's gonna invite you into their home
Yeah,
like
right.
that?
Just fans, I guess. I don't know. House phone, maybe. Don't you think I could learn a lot?
But like, what's the premise of you going to go eat dinner? Like, what
Adam
is
learns about black families in LA.
No.
it? Why?
I mean,
Laura said
No.
yes.
Laura said do it.
what
Lou,
would
what do you think?
what would happen if you invited this guy to your home to have dinner with you and your
My
mom?
mom would be so like just weirded out
She
by
probably
this
meets
whole-
all your fucking meth head friends. Right?
No, why?
You don't think she's met other people sketchier than me?
Nah, not really.
What?
Actually, no.
if-
I have a store. Tell her I have a store.
I brought this bitch to my house one time that had face tattoos, and we were both asleep
Little
off the
Japanese?
Zans. No. We were both off the Zans, and my mom like woke us both up and was just like kind of cursing me out. And then she was like, "Hey man, this bitch keep yelling. I'm gonna have to da da da." And I'm like, "Bitch, I'll beat your ass." So
She
it
call
was-
your mom a bitch right in front of her?
No, to me. She was like, "Hey man, this bitch keep turning up."
But she was like, basically, I'm gonna fuck your mom up.
Like basically, I'm gonna fight your
What
mom,
the
basically.
fuck?
And I'm like, bitch, I'll fight you.
Yeah, I would tell her, like, listen, no.
I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'll be like, yeah, we're off the Zans, weed, whatever, but like, bitch, I'll beat you up.
Actually, that's mad disrespectful. When I think about it, I used to bring random girls back to my parents' house and fuck them. And then, like, I remember one time my mom, like, because I'm like a grown man, I'm like 25.
That's the same.
But this girl, like, leaves my room in the basement, goes up, uses the bathroom. My mom, like, just looks over and sees her walking to the bathroom in her underwear. My mom still brings it up. She's still like, oh, you bringing that Ava over, or whatever the fuck her name was, like Ava.
She brings that up when you literally are a porn star?
She doesn't know about that, I don't think.
What?
Or at
Not
least
yet.
she
Wait,
doesn't bring
what?
it up if she knows. I'm sure she
Oh.
probably has an idea.
Damn, that's.
Oh, the cleaning lady's here.
Hi.
Best thing of the 2010s? Get in the trash, taken
No,
out.
also guess who has a crush on her? Yuri.
Yuri.
He has a crush on the.
Wait,
Wait,
tell her.
Yeah.
oh.
She's cute.
Yes, I
She,
just
she is kind of
realized.
cute. How
She's
old
cute.
is
She has like glasses.
How old
and,
is
like-
she?
I never thought of her like
Tell her,
that.
come on.
There's a bunch of trash in my
ask her if she wanna be on
room
camera.
as well. No, she cannot. She always has a mask on, huh?
No.
I like that.
When did she ever have a back?
No, some of them have masks on.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Jennifer.
Jennifer. She's gonna get fired.
No, she's not. No, she's not. No, she's not.
Okay, here.
Hi.
Come in, just say hi. Say hi real quick.
Jennifer.
Just say
Gotta leave too, man.
Yeah.
She's so annoyed at us.
Welcome to our
Sorry.
podcast.
Welcome.
Welcome, Jennifer. This is our year wrap-up podcast.
This is what we do.
Actually, no,
every time.
decade.
She's like not looking at the camera. You just sat down in front of the camera. She's hiding from the camera.
This is the decade. We're wrapping up the decade, and one of the best moments is that someone in this room has a crush on you.
It's not.
Wait, you're trolling me.
No.
No, we
no,
are
no,
not.
no.
We don't
He's
even know
right
what
there.
that means.
It's
I guess he wants
it's
to.
the other guy with the glasses.
The
Yeah,
guy with
I
the
was like,
glasses.
okay.
The guy with the glasses.
I guess he said you were cute one time.
Yeah,
so
the
they're
only
saying,
person
yeah.
in this room with
I
glasses
look
besides me and
busted
you.
when I come to work. What
No,
do
you
mean?
look. No, you
He
have
says
natural
that he can
beauty.
see your inner beauty. Yeah.
We can see your
extremely
beauty.
Natural beauty.
You're
Well,
cute.
sorry, I have a boyfriend.
Oh! Monogamy. Monogamy. Well, at least now we know.
Aww.
That's
Well,
okay. He has a
dude,
girlfriend. She
we've
has
been-
one eyebrow.
She has one big eyebrow. It's cool.
Guys, I'm so mean.
No, she
Yes, we
actually,
are.
no, she really has one eyebrow.
No, yeah, she has,
No, no.
she's a beautiful model, but she has one eyebrow.
We've been trying to talk to you for like weeks and weeks because you.
Oh, they transferred me, so I'm not, I don't, I'm actually filling in today. So.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, because you keep
So you're
like.
not normally here?
No,
No,
This is her.
I'm here every now and then.
This is his girlfriend right here. Yeah, she's fire.
She's a model.
She's like, look, she has 460K.
Followers aren't everything, Lil Housephone.
Followers are everything.
but yeah, we've been trying to talk to you, but then
like Bel
you'll
Air?
like come in and then you'll leave and we'll be like, fuck, where is she? And then we go out
We've
and
been
then
trying to
you're
bother you
gone.
for a while.
So we kind of
No,
thought
but
you might be a
yeah.
ghost.
Oh my god. No, but yeah, like, I don't really do this sweet anymore.
Oh. Oh well.
They took you off our beat? It wasn't Bel Air?
Sure, I'm almost out of here.
You want some Bel Air? Wait, how old are you?
21.
Let me see your ID first.
No, I am really. I didn't bring it
Is
with
she
me.
on this camera? Oh,
Can we see
okay.
your ID first?
I don't carry it with me.
I can't just give you.
You can give her a shot. You don't have to ID her. She has a job. Clearly, she's 21.
All right. If it comes out,
That makes sense to me.
I don't know.
Yeah, I get you.
Oh my god.
I get you that. Waste it off.
I'm really not.
That was dope. Hey, thank you for coming on. Hey,
Thank you.
what's your favorite song of the last 10 years?
Last 10 years.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Or just
It's-
favorite song right now?
Right now, I like that Russ song.
The best
Same.
song ever.
Yeah,
I
like that
fucking
one.
love that song with Bia.
Yeah, I like
Shout out
that.
to both
Great
of them.
performer.
Yeah, and he's gonna be at the Hollywood Bowl. So,
Oh, everybody go
Nice.
see Russ at the Hollywood Bowl. Yeah. She'll be there.
have you guys had him on the show?
Yes.
Really?
In a way. He's made his impact.
Have you seen the show before? Like, do you know what
I
we do?
have. I've seen Trisha on here.
Oh!
I've interrupted you a couple times. So
You have, yeah, but it's okay, yeah. Just
Okay.
grabbing the trash or whatever, yeah. Damn, now you're like Trisha.
Do you do it
you're
on
sure.
purpose?
No.
You don't like Trisha?
You're like,
Jennifer's
you're like,
cool.
you're like, let me come interrupt on purpose because I know this is Adam's show. and I
No,
wanna-
she tried not to come in.
I'm like, no, I do this one last because I try not to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you ever think it smells like weed in here?
It always smells like weed.
God damn it.
That's just because of you guys who put the signs on the restroom.
Yeah, well, that actually technically was because of one of the dudes in Nori's crew smoked weed in the bathroom because
my
I
God,
guess
that's
in Left
hilarious.
Rack City they just don't know no better. So,
He was like taking the shit. He was like, damn, I need to
Okay,
smoke.
bye.
all right, bye. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Cool.
He's gonna get the
Can we have her
Instagram.
Instagram so we can exchange it with Yuri? Just in case if you get
She has a boyfriend. We need
She
to
has a
learn.
boyfriend.
Let's learn
It's
the
for
boyfriend
Yuri.
and see if he's hotter than Yuri.
She already has a boyfriend.
Yuri's girlfriend has one eyebrow.
This has also been one of the best moments of
Dude, that was
2000 of
honestly
the
one of the best
2000s. No, is trying to get Yuri a girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, now we.
But that's probably gonna.
her
that's
boyfriend
prob-
is kind of cute.
That's probably gonna
Aw.
last a century.
Oh, you guys
She
are
goes,
cute.
kinda.
Aw.
Whoa, she cleans up nice too.
Yeah, I
Damn,
know,
look
right?
at her
I'm like,
all dolled
damn.
up.
I'm like, damn,
wanna
okay.
see.
We went to lurk the IG.
Wow,
with her.
okay.
Oh, y'all. Oh, wait, y'all got a kid?
She wrote LMAO at the
dog,
Jealous
yeah.
Boys.
Let me see.
You got a baby though.
Is that your baby or is that your little brother? It's a little baby.
You should
I don't
name the
know.
baby Blue Ivy.
See, that's how we knew you were just naturally beautiful, dude.
Exactly. Period.
Your boyfriend's a lucky guy.
Okay, I'm not gonna follow you because I'm too popping, but I'm gonna send your profile to Yuri.
Alright, bye.
And if
Are you married? Oh,
If
it
you-
says
Basically.
hubby.
She's
3
like,
years.
no.
If he ever starts
3
beating you, we got a
years?
Russian guy for you.
You've been dating him since you were fucking 16.
What would it take for this guy to sweep you off your feet? Nothing.
Put him on the spot.
Yeah, you clean up hella good. I'm about to
Leave your
You guys are
girlfriend.
so
publicly.
gross. Stop.
Bye.
Thank you, Jennifer, and I
Yeah,
apologize.
much respect.
Shout out
Does
Dave.
it say gold digger?
Get out the trash.
Yeah. Oh, gold digger. Gold.
Oh, gold digger.
She's
She
a gold.
she digs guys
for
with
gold.
goals.
No, she digs gold.
No, it says gold digger. Gold
I guess.
digger.
I think she also has her own goals and digs guys with goals.
That's so cool. She was Trisha on here.
That was tight.
I like people that are gold diggers.
Are you a gold digger? What do you want?
100%.
What do you want your man's goals to be?
To be ambitious, to want something more for themselves, and evolve.
But what if they're already killing it?
If they're
Doesn't
already
sound like anybody I
killing,
know.
if they're already killing, that's great. But I think that
He's already
there's
killing it?
there's always room.
Can you
for
be with a
improvement.
guy who's just really just given up on his goals and just feels like he's fine? He's where he's at.
No, I don't like people that are complacent because I'm never complacent. I can't be with someone that's complacent.
Sometimes I feel complacent because I just keep doing fucking podcasts every week, and sometimes it feels like that's not progress. Sometimes it feels like it is, and sometimes
Yeah.
it feels like, I'm just doing the
I
same
mean,
shit
at
over
least
and
you're,
over.
like, you're starting new shit, and you're like,
She's still looking at her.
No, I was
I
already
think,
looking at my Instagram.
I don't think that you. I don't think you're complacent.
Sometimes
But I
I feel
haven't
a little
talked to you
bit.
also really off air for a really long time.
Oh.
So I don't know.
I've got goals.
Like what?
Yeah, your goals are weird. Like, oh, I want to
Content.
fuck this bitch and I want to fuck that
What are you
bitch.
talking about? I've been fucking one bitch all year.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna. My goal. I mean, yeah, you have goals. You want to have a baby.
Yeah.
My goal is to stop
like
doing
that.
this shit and to blow up as a rapper.
Do you think that you're gonna blow up as a rapper so much that you won't want to do this anymore?
No, I would want to do this, but like,
That would be so cool if how someone blew up as a rapper so much that we like were honored that he showed up.
that'd be tight. Y'all laughing, but it's gonna happen.
No, that's how I feel about DJing.
Really?
You just wait, guys. You're gonna have to pay to see me.
Or that you just blow up so much that you don't need two fucking random co-hosts.
I think I still gonna need somebody.
Well, he still has to talk to someone. He's not gonna want to just sit here and look at himself in the mirror.
I would.
I know people who do that, and I just don't
It's
really
boring.
dig podcasts like that. It's kind of boring,
Wait,
right?
It's not a fucking podcast,
What is a
it's just-
podcast without other people?
I mean, a lot of
A pod?
podcasts are like narrative. They're like telling you a specific story or telling you about a
sounds
certain
terrible.
thing. Or I can't believe I have to go to Target after this and get wrapping paper.
Why don't you just go send someone to go get it for you right
Yeah.
now?
I was thinking about it, but then I looked at everybody and they all seem kind of busy. I guess Josh ain't doing anything, but I
Bro,
don't really
nobody
want to
here is
send him
doing
to Target.
anything.
What are we doing? Oh, are we still wrapping up the year?
I'm gonna still
Fuck are we
go. I'm
doing?
gonna go to the Target on Santa Monica and La Brea because that one's
Yeah.
kind of close.
I like that we're not live, so that when you go there, people are not gonna be there.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I really don't think that many people are showing up to the Santa Monica Target to meet me.
That's not true.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just glad that this isn't live.
Yeah, if this
You
is
think
live,
that's open
people would
24
go.
hours?
No, it's not open 24 hours.
Goodbye, Maloof.
Goodbye, Maloof.
Bye, Maloof. Merry
No,
frickin' New Year.
Wait,
Merry New
is
Year.
this the New Year one?
Merry Kwanzaa. Oh wait, Happy 2020.
I like how when Lou writes down the things that he like makes it so that you kind of have to like put the pieces together, like Toronto Mayor Ford cocaine.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
like
awesome.
it's like keywords.
Yeah, I have no idea what that means.
Skarkeisha knockout. Who-
Sharkeisha,
Oh,
Sharkeisha.
Was that the shovel?
No.
No,
It
no.
was just Sharkeisha. Don't hit her. No. Yeah, Sharkeisha, no.
I can't remember anymore.
Are you kidding
bro.
me? That was so legendary.
Was this the start of Vine or the end of Vine?
That was
Come on.
Drake, nothing was the same.
I don't remember.
Don't remember that album at all.
I remember that because
is that the one where it was like the clouds?
yes, the cover was the clouds.
Sometimes I think Drake is an artist where I should go back and listen to all his albums because I don't remember. It's just a big blurry mess of a bunch of R&B bullshit over the years.
That was not
a couple hard tracks in there every now and then, you know.
The last Drake album that I cared about was Take Care.
I don't remember that one either. I only want to hear Drake when he's talking some thug shit. I skip every single soft song. So for me, most Drake albums play like an EP. There's like 4 or 5 songs on each one.
I can't wait till this turns into like a gospel pod.
So Drake comes in and says like, "Why don't you respect my singing?"
No, Wu-Tang Forever.
Until Frank Ocean fucking sees you at somewhere and knocks the fucking mic out of your hand.
Because I've never listened to him. I don't even have like an opinion about him. I just don't.
Exactly. That's why he slapped the fucking.
When when we were at that thing in Vegas, I saw Miguel and I saw Black.
6 Lack.
Whatever, man.
I like both of their music.
These fools really are just out here just rapping slow as fuck over some slow ass ambient beats. That shit is crazy to me.
We were at.
I just don't know where that. I don't know who listens to that music. I don't understand anything about it. A lot of people do. It's. I feel like I'm looking at like music from another fucking planet because I so don't understand it.
Huh.
So you're kind of like rapping, but you got like. You know, you're rapping all slow. Like I just don't get it.
It's like melodic rapping.
It's like it's singing
and
rapping.
I was hanging out with Mandy from Horrible Decisions, and she was telling me that they fucking speed up the BPMs on their songs when they play them live.
Yeah, to make it more turn.
It's like lying. Like you're just like admitting that your songs aren't like lit enough to play live.
Damn, that's kind of funny.
Fuck, that sounds crazy to me.
No. Because think about it. If you're performing at a fucking festival, like
put them faster on the album too. No, who the fuck wants to listen to this slow shit when they're in their car? Not I.
Well, maybe
some people do. I just don't get it.
Some people do.
No, and I totally get that, and I respect that. I just don't understand it personally at all myself.
You just shitted on it for like 10 minutes and then said, well, I respect it.
Just hit Blasey in the knee.
Interesting. What do we do?
You need to go over and rub his knee.
Why? What happened?
With the CBD bomb.
What? You threw a
Where's
fucking
the CBD
plastic
bomb?
bottle?
Yuri wants the maintenance girl to rub his dick with the CBD cream.
Yuri smokes CBD weed. He gonna roll a CBD blunt to smoke with the maintenance girl.
CBD, that came out this year or last year?
Dude, honestly, I feel bad because she's probably gonna see this, but when we looked at her Instagram, it blew my mind because when she comes into work, she got like glasses on, she's wearing like scrubs because she just cleaned this shit. And then you look at her Instagram and you see her with makeup and you're like, oh, like you're totally
she
a pretty
cool
girl.
right there,
yeah.
like,
no,
I see her cleaning like trash cans every day, so I didn't ever think of her like that. But then I saw a picture, I'm like, oh, she's super pretty. Yeah.
It's like people look different when they go to work versus when they're trying to like look.
But when you only ever see somebody in their job persona, and then you all of a sudden see their Instagram persona.
Obviously, Yuri saw the potential in her from day one.
Exactly, and that's why we know that
he's a good eye.
See, he's the kind of guy who like is gonna go out there and find himself a deal.
Yeah.
In the dating marketplace, like he's gonna find himself a fixer-upper.
What, a fucking bargain?
Yeah, but I don't even know if does he know enough to hold down the fixer-upper?
No.
I don't know. Yeah.
No, they'll hold him down though.
They'll hold him down
because he's such a fucking.
No, her boyfriend probably could kick Yuri's ass.
Oh my god, her boyfriend could definitely fuck Yuri up. Did you see him?
Just because he's a male, he's just a human being.
Exactly.
That's all he needs to know. No, but he looks like he could fade you for sure.
No, he definitely's beating Yuri's ass. Hold on.
You probably follow the boyfriend.
He has way more of a. He has way more beard than him.
He has way more beard than him, way more muscle mass, like just everything. Like he has way more swag, like just in the pictures, like.
He looks like he probably is in a band.
He looks like he'll fuck Yuri up.
Yeah.
His tattoo is
my
also...
tattoo artist is calling.
Yo, let me get a tat.
Yo, hey, cuz. What was your favorite moment of from 2010 to 2020, of the decade? What was your favorite moment?
2000 what? 10?
Just what was your favorite moment of the decade?
Getting out of prison.
There we go.
That's awesome. That's a good moment.
Hey, I'm gonna call you back when I'm done, all right?
Yeah.
What you doing right now?
I'm doing a podcast. I'll call you back.
Yeah, we gotta tell you later. Bye.
Oh, you gonna be on the top.
That's
What'd he say?
that's my Crip White tattoo artist.
He's a Crip White.
Really?
The one guy that did this thing?
Yeah.
I thought those were the rules in gangs. It's like no gays and no whites.
Well, I guess we have another friend of the podcast calling.
Little thug baby. She get. She's not here. Usually she's here.
Hey, we're on the podcast, and I guess we're answering calls and want to ask people what their favorite moment of the decade was.
Becoming friends with Kim, girl.
Aww.
She's a
love you.
liar.
She's not a liar.
She's a liar.
Okay, I'll call you later. Bye.
Okay, bye.
What do you guys think?
Should I call someone?
That was probably your guys' favorite moment of 20 everything.
What, calling her?
No, becoming friends with me.
Oh, yeah, it's up there.
See?
Yeah.
See?
I feel
Sure.
like me and Kim hung out approximately like 2 to 3 times before we became like co-workers.
That was interesting.
I
But
brought
the
you
first
guys-
2 or 3 times
I
were
brought
great.
her to the
Yeah, oh, I
podcast.
met
You
him
did.
through you.
Yeah, facts.
I've linked a lot of shit together that people don't ever give me credit for, but it's okay.
I'm looking at my phone to see like
Call
if
Lena.
there's any ask her favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
call her. Fuck it.
All right, let's try it.
She'll be like, when I get pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
She's gonna think I'm like coming home right now. She's gonna be mad.
She's gonna be
Well,
mad.
we're almost at the hour mark, so I mean,
Yeah.
this doesn't have to. We don't have to do every last decade or every last year.
We started out a boring year.
2010.
Yeah, there's nothing going on. Nothing juicy.
Hey, babe, we're live on the podcast, and we wanted to ask you, what was your favorite moment of the 2010s, the last 10 years?
The last 10 years?
Ooh.
God, I don't... The last 10 years?
Yes, your entire adulthood.
Say meeting Adam.
I was really hoping she wouldn't say that, but
The best moment of this year was Cardi B farting on Instagram Live. I really can't think of anything.
that's this year. Okay, I agree.
Okay,
That's probably
I
the best
don't
moment of the last
remember
10 years. No, Cardi B went on Instagram Live and she
Just to fart?
let out a. She was like, "Oh, I got to take a shit so bad. I got to take a shit."
Stop with your accent.
Housephone just shit. No, but then she straight up like plunks her ass down in the toilet, and you just hear like weird gaseous. Like she clearly had a huge cloud of air stored up in her stomach. It was wild.
Bro, that's kind of nuts. I'm not
I
gonna
want,
lie.
That's kinda
I want to
crazy.
hear Offset rap about. If I interview Offset, I'm asking him about Cardi B's farts, and maybe he'll ask me about my baby's farts. Hi, boo.
I don't fart. I have a tight asshole.
Lena shit her pants a few times this year, but I love you.
That's not true. Just once.
Okay, just once. I love you. I'm gonna come by after I go to Target.
Don't go to Target.
Why?
What, do you have a fucking death wish? Why would you go to Target on Christmas Eve? Or the Christmas Eve of Christmas Eve?
Well, what
Yeah.
what am I gonna do?
You have 2 options. You could put my present in a bag with tissue, which we have at the
One of
house.
them is really big, and that's not gonna work.
Okay, I can Instacart you some tissue paper because it's 2019.
Well, yeah, that's
Aren't
cool.
you, aren't you giving away the whole purpose of like giving her the gift by telling her that you're going to Target to go wrap the gift?
Well, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna show up with wrapping paper, and she's gonna think I just made it myself. Like, what? If I show up with presents in wrapping paper, she's gonna know I had them wrapped, or I wrapped them myself, right?
I mean, sure, I guess.
It's not like she thinks she doesn't believe in Santa anymore. I don't think. Lena, do you believe in Santa?
No.
Okay.
I never believe. My
I
dad told me.
believe in baby Santa.
My dad told me when I was like 4 that Santa wasn't a thing.
That's lit. Do you think that was good?
Sure, I guess. I don't know.
Did you tell all the
my
other kids?
Nah. So my dad's old and Jamaican, and he was like, nigga, he was like, I don't want you thinking some old fat white man came down the chimney and gave you presents. I worked hard and I bought you these
That's
presents.
fucked up. I want to tell my kids Michael Jordan ain't real then.
Michael Jordan is real though. It's a real.
Yeah,
that's a real
allegedly.
person.
We are not telling our kids that Michael Jordan is not real.
Yeah, but if Housephone's dad can tell him that Santa Claus isn't real, then can't I say Michael Jordan's not real?
No,
There was
because
a principle behind that. He didn't want him to have a white savior.
No, Michael Jordan was a
His,
basketball player. He was not a principal.
Whatever. I'm watching a Christmas movie. You're interrupting me.
All right, love you. Bye.
I love you.
all right, man. I need to have a wholesome life like that. You guys are so wholesome.
She's watching a Christmas movie. We watched Elf the other
He
day.
doesn't want to be wholesome. He's lying.
Who, Adam?
No, you.
Me? What do you mean?
You go back and forth between being an angel and the devil.
Who
I want to
said
be
I was the
wholesome.
devil?
I want to go out. I want to be wholesome. I want to go out.
I don't want to go out.
I'm
I
over
hate
the going
going
out.
out.
I don't go out.
I don't go
Like,
out.
even
I
when I have
hate
like
going out.
really good offers to go out, it's like I know I'm going to be treated special. It's like something that like socially matters. I should go out to do this thing because it's like good networking for my career, and I still just
Fuck networking. If someone wants to
Yeah.
meet me, they're gonna meet me.
Yeah.
No,
They
but
can reach out to me fucking via DM.
The other day was Danny Lay's birthday. To me,
That doesn't sound like something you would have that much fun.
no,
at.
it was at the club. But I mean, I fuck with her.
No,
She's
yeah,
super
no,
cool to
she's
me.
cool
Did
and
the
stuff.
interview. I like her. I think
Yeah.
that her career is probably going in a really good direction. I'm friends with her
100%. I
brother.
think she's gonna be like a pop star.
She invited me to her birthday party. I was just
Is
like,
Daddy
ugh.
Lay the YouTuber one?
I couldn't bring myself to do
No,
it. No.
she has that song like she shot at fucking Bodega.
Did you see her doing the Lil Uzi dance on stage at Rolling
No.
Loud?
Did you see?
Did she do a good
laced
job?
it.
Did you see
yes.
Kim do it?
God.
You do the Uzi dance? The
haven't
how do you say it? Futsal?
Futsal shuffle.
Is that some Japanese shit?
No, futsal is like. Where's
is
that
that?
from? I thought it's somewhere in Europe. No. Brazilian. Okay.
Futsal? I was watching motherfuckers do that dance. I'm like, bro, it's gonna take me 3 months to learn this.
Futsal.
Everybody's gonna forget about this dance by the time I learn it.
I hope so. So,
I don't dance.
2 days ago or some shit, it was already at like 11 million streams.
That song to me sounds
Eternal,
like
it's
I'm
like-
in a Japanese arcade.
I love it. It's like DDR. Did you
Yeah.
ever play DDR?
Yeah.
It's really bad at it.
Well, I didn't really play it, but
What's that?
I know it. Dance
Come on,
Dance
Dance
Revolution.
Dance Revolution.
Oh, why'd you say that? Why didn't you say Dance Dance Revolution?
Wait,
Weirdo.
I really
called
am
DDR.
going. Do you think the Target's really going to be that cracking?
Why don't you just go to like CVS or some shit near here? You don't have like.
Bro, she's just way too paranoid and just thinks that everyone's out to kill you. And
No, she thinks that it's going to be crazy. Well,
No, it's not.
that Target that I'm talking about on
Is-
Santa Monica
yeah.
is a fucking zoo. When you go in there, you see motherfuckers in fucking true religions and shit. So,
you said, wait,
Are you
what?
talking about Santa Monica and La Brea?
yeah,
I wanna
that
go there.
Target.
Let's go to Boiling Crab right there.
The
I
other,
mean,
that shit is lit too. Yeah. The other, one day I was in there and there's some goth girl. I started taking a picture of me
a goth girl.
while I was eating, and she had like a fucking like GPC shirt on
Oh,
or
my
something.
fucking
And I'm
Lord.
just like eating, and I like look up, and I
she
just
just
see
like-
this fangirl bitch taking a photo of me, and I'm like, I
That
can't
would be
even
so awkward.
can't even go to La Brea and Santa Monica anymore. I might go there anyway. But last time I went there, I seen dudes complimenting each other on their outfits, and that kind of
That's
freaked
me.
me out.
That's me every
No,
time I
that's
go out
you,
in public.
yeah.
Complimenting
I love
their tattoos.
complimenting a dude on his tattoo and outfits and dick and all
Hey,
that.
nice dick print.
That's why I told the game when I saw him at Rolling Loud.
Imagine I said that.
For some reason, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm so pissed that I didn't get in on Games and Media tour like while he fucking was like doing all these podcasts or
Why you looking
interviews
at my
and stuff.
phone, bro?
Huh?
Why you looking at who I'm texting?
I wasn't. I didn't even see anything.
Why are we all
Damn,
on
bro.
our phones? I'm gonna look at mine too then.
No, I'm texting Lana. I'm gonna go to Target. Fuck it. I want to get the paper myself, but
Sometimes you want to go and have that real life experience. You know, you're just such a celebrity, such a. You
but
know.
she's gonna be so mad that when I get home, I'm gonna have to go to the garage and spend like 20 minutes fucking.
Why don't you just literally have somebody get the rapping now and rap it here?
I mean, now that seems like a fair solution because they'd probably already be back with the rapping
Yeah, by the
paper.
time we finish, yeah.
That's the whole thing. I could have had my girlfriend's assistant, her sister, rap the presents.
Her sister is her assistant?
Yes. Confusing.
Didn't her
right?
sister get married or some shit?
No, but she's got a boyfriend. Serious boyfriend.
Never mind.
We play Uno.
Sounds
When
so
we hang out,
boring.
we play Uno.
That sounds damn. You really are like your life has changed in such a drastic
I know
180.
it's really crazy.
Really?
I think
Yeah,
so.
come on.
Bro,
That
we used to
fucking
be
K-Town
wild.
house?
Bro, don't try. I'm drunk right now. Don't try to play me. We used to be wild.
I can't even imagine what my life would be like if I was still operating on that time.
I don't think anybody. We wouldn't either of us would be alive if that
I don't
was
know
the
how
case.
I'd be able to keep like working hard and like doing podcasts
I
and
don't
stuff
think you-
if
I
I
don't
was
think you
still
could.
off the
You couldn't.
Zans, bro.
Because I mean, I'm not talking about being off the Zans, just in general. Like niggas was just wild. So
What was
I'm
that
proud
one
of you,
girl's
man.
name? Remember we both got head from the same girl that one summer?
Oh my god, I
I
don't
couldn't
know.
remember her name. I was trying to think of it. The other
Which
day.
one? I don't
She
know.
was like a hot ass Latino girl.
Oh my
You remember what I'm talking
I
about?
know exactly. I almost said her whole name right there.
You got to
Who?
text me.
Ah man, I want to hit her up.
Every
actually.
once in a while, I remember a girl that like me and Housephone either hooked up with or just knew,
like-
and I
yeah.
feel like hitting you up and being like, "Yo, what's that girl's at?" I feel like a lurk right now because it was so long ago,
And the head was so fire. She would not let me fuck for no reason.
and I did the exact same thing. I can't believe it. Why she really wanted to hang out with the rope gang, and wanted to suck dick and not get fucked.
It was crazy.
Maybe she had herpes and she was
Nah,
doing
but-
us a favor.
Damn, maybe she did because she had the fat ass. I was like, why would you just like, come on,
I don't
bro?
know what she looks like now.
She probably, honestly, you know what's funny? A thing on my computer popped up because I've had the same laptop since then, and like her birthday notification popped up on my laptop, and I was like, damn, I used to really like hang out with this bitch low key, but not really though.
Interesting.
It was for like one summer.
A girl like that, though, I assume that if not already, she probably is
Pregnant.
a couple of years away from just having a boyfriend who probably looks like the boyfriend of the maintenance girl,
Exactly. Or, like,
and
pregnant, has a
baby on
baby.
the way, and the fact that
Yeah.
she sucked our dicks is like just a distant
Like-
memory, you know.
It's a distant memory, or it's like her claim to fame to other people that she knows.
Ew.
Listen, I know this girl, and she told me that basically like apparently she was dating this guy, and this is a girl who hooked up with me and Lena or whatever, and she's dating this guy, and I guess he like would tell her that he doesn't fucking like me like repeatedly, and she never mentioned anything about us hooking up, and then she at the last minute when they broke up, I think she revealed it.
Yeah, that's why I fucked Adam.
I wonder
and
what
Lena.
that did to him.
That probably crushed him so hard.
Actually, you know, I just remembered that she told me she didn't tell him. She's like, no, I was going to keep that secret, which I don't know if I believe that. To me, like, if I'm a girl, that's the ultimate.
And you know that your girl, that your dude hates this guy?
Saying that you fucked his enemy? Well, I mean,
Wait,
I don't know who this guy is, but apparently he doesn't like me enough that he's something similar to that.
Yeah.
Are we done with this?
No.
I feel done. I feel like I got to go get this fucking wrapping paper. I got to go see the gay guys on La Brea, bro.
I hate that we didn't execute it well enough that we went through each year, but fuck it, whatever.
I'm kind of like just demotivated. Like Jay-Z and Solange, Oliver Flight. Who the fuck is that?
Whatever.
Solange? I never heard
Rachel
of her.
Dolezal.
That nigga said Solange. I never heard of her. You're so disrespectful.
I hate you.
You're the most disrespectful nigga of all.
I'm just kidding, but also not really. Honestly, if Solange did not fuck up Jay-Z in that elevator, I never would have heard of her.
No,
She has
that's
great
cap.
fucking music.
I'm sure she does.
I was just listening to her album before this one
Really?
in the car today. Yeah.
Maybe I'll
Just
listen.
trying to figure out why the fuck do LA charge $20 for some ramen noodles?
Ramen
I went
noodles.
to a
That Walt
restaurant the
Vicky?
other day. They talking about they serve ramen. Bitch, why the fuck would I pay $20 for some goddamn noodles when I got noodles for $1 right here from Walmart?
That's literally what she sounds like.
She's kind of got a point because ramen noodles really are like a really bad, unhealthy thing for you that is just trash quality. It's
Yeah,
just,
that's ramen, regular noodles. But like, if you go to a ramen restaurant, it's fire.
saying ramen noodles is like
Ramen
So
noodles.
funny.
the ultimate and trashy as fuck.
Ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles.
Ramen.
Why the fuck I pay $20 for some goddamn ramen noodles?
A pussy hoe could never. She
A
kept
pussy
saying that.
hoe could
A
never.
pussy hoe could never.
A put hat hoe paying $20 for some ramen noodles.
She said it so many times on the podcast, and Lena like actually had no idea what she's saying. A pussy.
But Lena was on that with you guys?
Yeah, a pussy hoe could
never
never. I'm
be.
like having to like explain it. She's saying like that the other woman in question cannot compete with her.
Could never compete with the statistics that she's throwing up on the board. All right, this
Happy
has been
2020, everybody. Hope everyone has
Yeah.
a prosperous
And
year.
If you didn't like this episode, trust us. I don't think any of us liked it that much either. But we gave you something to hold you down while
Yeah,
we were
we tried.
gone.
I liked some of it.
And this,
Hey, we
this was last
had
night.
Jennifer come on. That was pretty epic.
that was honestly
epic. We have
Honestly.
been meaning to talk to Jennifer for like months now.
Honestly, Jennifer, I'm never
Happy
gonna.
2020!
I'm gonna go beat him up. He's up there. NoJumper.com. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want one of these, you know where to go. And then No Jumper Facebook too. Link is down in the description. Some good stuff going on over there. Appreciate y'all watching this.